The long-awaited Asuu strike is probably about to be called to an end. We hope that it plays out well for the students and also for the Asuu workers as well, that they get their request. But the main point of interest for me today on this channel is that we've been at home for the past couple of months now, and it has not been so easy and smooth, especially for students that didn't know that the Asuu strike is going to take this long and didn't really prepare well for it. But my point of interest is that after we've spent almost 8 months or even 9 months at home, how have the Asuu strike been utilized? If you are watching this video, I want you to put in the comment section, what have you done during this Asuu strike? How have you utilized the Asuu strike? How has it affected you, or it's just all negative on your part? You see, this Asuu strike has taught me a lot of things about life, not just about education, not just about Nigeria, but about life. I learned four main things that I want to share with you guys in this video. Four main things that I learned from this Asuu strike and I want to share with you guys in this video. Now, the first thing I want to share is that live your life being prepared by yourself, not waiting for an external force. Maybe the government, maybe your parents, your cousin, your classmates, your friends, your peers. Those factors are really important. But you see, your life belongs to you and you have to live it to fulfill the destiny that God has given to you. During the Asuu strike, so even some of the government officials that we have, we saw some of their children, studying abroad, saw some of their children graduating abroad. We saw a lot of things during the Asuu strike. Imagine a fellow Nigerian saying that it will be somehow described that even see the government that will even think that they are helping us. Look at them, their children their children are studying abroad and all those kind of things. So you don't want to live your life at the expense of another person. You don't want to live your life hoping from another person. You are the owner of the destiny and you are the one that have the destiny to fulfill. Are you seeing it now? Now, just take for instance, someone that has been wanting to learn maybe photography or learning how to write, copywriting or something like that. During the Asuu strike, the next thing for him will do is to go and learn it. He will not say, let me wait for a little while for the government to. No. What he will focus on mainly is how he will go and learn that skill that can back up his educational career. But someone that is not having a plan, that doesn't know left from right, just let's hope for the government to call up the strike. And we started hoping since February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and now we are in October. We are still hoping that they will call up the strike very soon. You can see it now. It's very weird to imagine, but the bottom line is that you should live your life being prepared by yourself, not waiting for an external force to push you. Then the second thing I realized during this Asuu strike is that don't go to school for the wrong purpose. That's the second thing I learned. You see, going to school is beyond having a degree. It's beyond bagging a PhD. It's beyond having an MSc. It's beyond carrying the certificate. Are you seeing it now? School was meant to give you a status and a point of view that will change everything you know about life. I'm going to make a video about the purpose of going to school, especially in a country like Nigeria. I'm going to explain. Now, you don't go to school for the wrong purpose. You see, your papers are very important, but after 4 years of going to a particular classroom, lecture hall, laboratory, you don't want to just have your paper. You want to have a exposition. You want to have an exposure. You want to have a connection. You want to have an idea. You want to have friends that will shift your destiny positively. You don't just want to have a paper. You didn't come to the university just study 4 years and have a paper and just go and think that what will sort your life is a 120,000 naira job. No, a 120,000 naira job is good, but you see, connection sometimes might be better. Destiny friends might be better. Good ideas that will shift your financial status can be better than a job that you have been dreaming about. Meanwhile, I'm not downplaying education because I am a very strong advocate of education. I'm a very strong advocate of seriousness. But you see, you didn't come to school just to have a certificate alone. You must be sensitive to your environment. That's the second thing I learned during this Asuu strike. Then the third thing I learned was that after 8 months, some people were still the same as they were before the Asuu strike started. The same mindsets, the same environment, the same class of behavior, the same attitude. Everything about them is just not changing. Their attitude is the same, their preference is the same, their discipline is still the same, no change, no improvement in their lifestyle. and it's not really really good like that. If you are part of those kind of people that before the ASUU strike you are very careless with your time, and now you are still careless with your time, you have to stop it. If you are kind of person that you are indisciplined when it comes to your studies, and now you are still very indisciplined with your studies, you saw what the ASUU strike has done, and you are still very very unserious, you have to stop it. You have to be very very serious. The time given for every Nigerian child to begin to produce our success is no more like that what we have in the olden days. In the olden days, if you are 25, if you are 27, if you are 30, if you are 24, and you are still depending on somebody, they might still say, well, let's help him. But now people of 19 years, 20 years, 21 years, 22 years, they are left alone to fend for themselves. So you can't afford to cringe your discipline. You can't afford to beat down your discipline. You can't afford to not allow yourself to get improved. Improve yourself. Are you saying now? Then the fourth thing I learned was that you have to deepen your academic knowledge as touching your school courses. Are you saying now? You have to deepen your academic knowledge as touching your school courses. If you are part of those that are during the ASUU strike, it was expected that during the ASUU strike, but the course content of the next semester you are about to enter, if you add it with you, or you had the opportunity to collect it from those that have gone ahead of you, it's expected that at least you go through them, because it has a lot of role to play when it comes to your understanding of what you are going to be taught. Someone that is just hearing of something for the first time might have difficulty understanding, but you that you've read it even before the class, it will be very, very easy for you to comprehend what you are being taught. I see it now. Then I also learned some other stuff like diversifying your knowledge, diving into the digital and financial world where endless opportunities abound. But I'm not going to talk about those in that video. Just these four things that I learned during this ASUU track is what I've discussed, and I want you to take note of it very, very seriously. Live your life not on the government time, not on an external force time, but because you have a destiny to fulfill. Number two, don't go to school for the wrong purpose. Number three, you must not be the same after the ASUU strike as you were before the ASUU strike. And number four, you have to deepen your academic knowledge as touching your school courses. That's the end of today's video. My name remains AY, and this is Premium Educate. If you listened to what I said and you found it very, very enjoyable, I want you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button so that this video can be pushed forward and forward to more students and more people that can find this video very relevant.